Attention duelists, it's Phoenix here, bringing you a little thing outside the norm. Normally, about this time, as a new pack has just dropped, myself and Cross Christ would be opening up packs, making decks using what's in them, and going head to head. But I do not give a damn about what came out in this pack. I will not waste the gems on it. I do not have the gems to waste. So instead, we're going to do something a little bit more fun, a casual Friday of Six Samurai versus Ninjas. Ninjas just
Go
got the last
ninja,
of.
go ninja, go.
That's
Go
copyright!
ninja, go ninja. Oh, sorry.
The Ninjas just got the last of their support out, so they're all full powered. Six Samurai is always great. We're going to go to a
And they just had
match.
a gate come out too, so it is
Yeah,
kind of topical.
I should do something with that. Anyway, we're going to go at it, see who wins. Probably me.
Chances are we're doing this a little more of a pure matchup, so because technically there's a C archetype, there's no max C. We both mutually agreed that the Ghost Girls, they're not a true archetype, but still we decided to rule them out. Really, the only hand traps that we agreed on were Infinite Impermanence and Nibiru for this match.
Yeah. So,
So,
other than that, we're just running either Six Sams or Ninjas.
yeah. Shall we?
Oh, yeah, I hit begin duel a while ago.
No.
Nice rank.
I got the cute little. I keep telling you, I hate gold now. It's not fun anymore. I like playing my simple decks. Oh yeah, I have to go first.
Yep. Don't go first against Six Sams. You're not going to set up any of your back row.
If it ain't first, you're last.
One.
I have had better opening hands before.
Flip. Bird, so it falls over.
I am not proud of this, but it's what I have to work with here.
Does that pass?
Starting things up. No. Starting things up with Upstart Golden Ninja. Because I control a ninja, I can special summon Mitsu from my hand. And there. My best bet. Link both of them off into Saizo. Activate Saizo's effect. Gonna set ninjutsu art of the dancing of dancing leaves. From there, just because I can, I'm gonna use my iron tool. And then lastly, gonna set a card and pass turn.
Okay. Let's see what I get off the top. Pretty good. Gotta go ahead and activate a Chien's Dojo.
Yeah, fun. Okay.
Gonna activate a second Chien's Dojo.
Oh no.
Gonna activate Rhoda.
Always good.
I'm going to add. Yeah, I'm gonna add Kageki.
Okay.
I'm then going to summon Kageki.
Mm-hmm.
His effect on summon to special summon a samurai from my hand.
Go ahead.
Will summon Hatsume Miku.
Let me just read her over real quick because I'm not too familiar with the newer ones here.
Banish 2 samurais from my grave or field. Target a samurai in my grave. Special summon it. Can only use this once per turn.
Okay.
If exactly 1 6 samurai would be destroyed and no other card, I can banish it from my graveyard instead to protect.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Keep doing your thing.
All right. I'm going to special summon Kazan.
There you go.
Then I'm going to link away Kageki and Kazan
Mhm.
for the Battle Shogun of the Six.
Okay.
Effect will activate. Discard my other Kazan in my hand. Add a 6 samurai, or add a card that can have Bushido counters on it.
Okay. What else does he do here?
He gains stats for Bushido counters on the field.
Okay. That's not what you want him for. You want him for the search.
Yep. And of course, I'm going to add the best card in the game, Gateway of the Six, totally balanced.
Yep.
I'll then activate the Gateway of the Six.
I'm surprised at how long that thing was at 3.
I'm surprised it's still at 1.
Is it? I thought it was brought back up to 3 in the TCG.
To my knowledge, it's still at 1.
All right.
I'll activate the effect of the Gateway, removing 4
Mhm.
counters. 2 from each dojo.
Mhm.
Now add to my hand from my deck a Kazan.
Mhm.
Special Kazan to a zone that Battle Shogun points to. I'm
Mhm.
now gaining 5 Bushido counters per summon.
Yep.
I'll use the Gateway again. You 2 off of yourself because you get 2 per summon and 1 off the dojo. I'll grab a Kazan from the grave.
Mhm.
Special out that Kazan. More Bushido. More flags, more fun. I'll use the effect again. For counters. Add the other one back from the grave.
Mhm.
Special summon using the 2 Kazans on board to make the Shadow of the Six.
Mhm. And I think that's where I'm gonna Book of Moon'em.
Okay. His effect is a quick effect, so I'm going to use it.
That is.
I'll bump up Hatsume to a base 2000.
Hmm?
Gateway effect again. Take 2 off of itself, 1 off of Battle Shogun, 1 off of Dojo. Grab one of those Kazans. Special him to the zone. Let me just do. Hmm. That's the trick. You.
What's that?
Looking at my extra deck and figuring out how to get things out. Need more attributes, and all Kazans are Earth, and Battle Shogun is also Earth, so that's not helpful. Gonna use the gateway again. This time I'm going to add the Grandmaster of the Six. Gateway again. Take 4 off of this dojo. That one is going to get me. Hmm, we'll grab Secret of the Six. Special out Kazan again for the 80th time. Check this. Are you? Where are you? Why aren't you on this list?
Oh,
I'm looking at related cards under Hatsume so I can make sure the level's correct. Am I blind? Yep, I'm blind. There it is. I'm correct on the level. I'll then send away a Shien's dojo with 1 counter.
mhm.
Summon the legendary Secret Six Samurai Fuma.
Okay. Oh, guess now's when I have to do it. Gonna go ahead and activate the Dancing Leaves. I hate putting a Kizan back in the graveyard, but
Oh, you can target your opponent's face down. I never knew that.
yeah, that's why I did that. I was waiting for a tuner, but it's just like, all right, Kazan's a problem. We're gonna do something about you.
Shadow's only a problem if I have Kageki out.
Well, that's true.
And I could. Hatsume could bring him back.
No.
Summon 1 samurai. Or 1 ninja. I'm the samurai.
We're gonna go with Geo.
That's who I expected.
Go ahead and use his effect. Gonna put him face down and we don't need too many more shenanigans here.
And yet the shenanigans will continue.
I know they will, and actually, in hindsight, I probably should have picked the Kazan that your Battle Shogun was pointing to at least get rid of some link options there.
Well, surprisingly, this works with face down monsters, and I can't use them otherwise, so I'm going to send away 3 samurais of different attributes for the Secret Six Samurai Raihan.
Oh, that's different. How does he work?
Well, before he works, because I specialed out a Secret Six Samurai, my legendary Secret of the Six is going to come out.
Okay.
And his effect is once per turn, I can banish a Six Samurai from my hand or face up from my field to target 1 card on the field and banish it. So I'm going to banish my legendary secret to get rid of your Dancing Leaves, which gets rid of Geo.
Whack.
Then I'm going to use my Gateway of the Six, taking off 4. And I'm going to get a Kazan back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oddly enough, throughout all this, I still don't have someone who's like reliably big enough to get rid of Saizo.
I mean, Hold up, let's do some math here real quick.
No, I'm gonna get there. Don't worry about it.
I'm pretty sure you just need one more special summon and you have it.
I'm going to use the effect to put my Shadow of the Six back in my extra deck. Keep using Gate. Fair and balanced card. Add another one. Now the two Kazans on board become Shadow, who is a hard once per turn. But we have ways around this. Special out you. Now I'll special out the Grandmaster.
There it is. And then you're
And
just able to swing for game.
yep. Samurai Big Punchy.
Yep.
Raihan, the ninja of samurais. And after taking half an hour to do my turn, we got there.
Thank goodness you could change the time limit on that, right?
Yep, I had 629 seconds left, so I had 29 seconds left.
Holy shnikes.
Yep. And you lost, so would you like to start next match?
I am going to be starting next match. I am kicking myself a little bit because the card in my hand was Book of Eclipse.
That would have helped.
And I was, yes, it would have. And I was debating, all right, do I
The
put both
total
my
board
books down?
flipper.
It is the total board flipper, but I told you before the stream I'd played some games where I had that and book set just because. And I was feather dustered frequently enough that it's just like, you know what, I'm a little defensive here.
Yeah, the only argument I have
And I
now
looked at
against having used Book of Eclipse is now I know I could actually bring out Raihan using face down materials.
that's true, but I also know that I should wait to use the flip down effects for that Raihan there.
Yep.
All right, starting first again.
I also did have a very strong hand.
I was gonna say Gateway's not bad. I don't know if I'd said this 30 seconds ago or not, but while you were doing your turn, I pulled up the ban list. You're correct. Gateway is still limited to one, and I can see why.
Yeah, it has to be. Can you imagine if two of those? Summon one
Uh,
samurai, search any samurai. Not accounting for the actual full power six samurai deck where you make use of its 6 cost and bring Shien's back.
this is the worst hand I could have
I'm
gotten.
sorry, little one. Hey, my hand's really strong. It makes you feel worse. I'm going to start off by
It does.
activating Dojo and Six Samurai United.
Yep.
I'm going to use Reinforcement of the Six.
I really hope your viewers are entertained by this.
I'm entertained by it, which is why I really do it. I'm going to add Kizaru. Then we activate Smoke Signal.
Mm-hmm.
And Smoke Signal is going to add me. Have you. Yes, I can make use of you. All right. I'm going to summon Kageki.
Mm-hmm.
Kageki's on summon will activate.
Well, if that didn't give away what's in my hand.
Hey, I'm Perm. That doesn't help me. Wow, yes, it is going to be Hatsume Miku. Secret Six Samurai was summoned, so the legendary secret will let itself come out. And then we're going to link the secret and Kageki together for the Battle Shogun. The Battle Shogun's effect will activate. I'll discard my Kizaru.
Do you
And
have
that
your
will get
line pretty
rid.
set in your head?
Uh, yeah, pretty well set.
Yep.
Well, I've been playing
So while you
samurais
do
for
that,
over a decade.
you're right. So while you go through that, there, to be fair, links are a new aspect of it. You ever think it's a little odd with Master Duel that it telegraphs hand traps?
Yes, you can turn it off, but it's weird and it could be better.
Yeah.
Gonna add a Kazan. Special Kazan to his own he points to. I'm now getting 5 Bushidos per summon. The gate again. Grab another one. Special all of you out. Special 2 of you together for the shadow. Bold choice not stopping the shadow's effect immediately.
Mm.
Between Shadow and Shogun, that's going to be 6,000 damage.
Yeah.
You off, buff you. At Grandmaster. We're actually going to use Hatsume's effect now. You two, Kageki and Secret, for Kizaru. Kizaru effect, adding a 6 samurai whose attribute is not on the field, so anything that's not water or earth. Which is going to get me Puma.
Mhm.
Activate the gate. 2, 3, 4. I have gate an uneven number, which is going to bother me. Add a Kazan. Special out the Kazan.
I
Gate.
thank Infernities for making the devs realize, hey, we need to have hard once per turns on cards.
And then they didn't. Yep.
Well,
Absolutely
no, I
just.
think it started pretty well after Infernities.
Oh, it absolutely started after them.
Right.
Special out the second Kazan. Now I'm going to send away United so I can draw my 2, because Pot of Greed is legal. Hey, that's fun. And now I'm going to go to battle. You can activate Nibiru now.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Hmm.
How big is the rock?
Well, I think you are still gonna be beefy enough that I won't be able to get over it.
Radical. I'm going to continue my main phase.
Yep.
I'm going to take 6 counters off of the doyo, which will let me summon back to the field the Shadow. Is a 6 samurai on board. I'm going to special out the Grand Master.
Mhm.
Hmm. Knowing what I need. knowing that he's Earth.
Shadow.
Yep, it at least made him fire, like the way Shogun is.
I thought the whole point of the six samurai was to represent the six attributes.
I mean, they are, but it's weird that the majority of them are Earth. Like Grandmaster and Kizaru and Shadow are all Earth. They're all from the same era. I think Grandmaster actually was before Kizaru.
Hmm. You would be more of a uh, you would be more knowledgeable of the six Sam genealogy than I am.
The way I'm going to get to this is going to be weird, but it's what I have to do.
Yep.
Going to link you two off for another Battle Shogun.
Mhm.
Not even fully sure if this is going to work. Four. You back. 1, 2, a 3, a 4. Another one. Special you out. Out. One, 4 off of you. Grandmaster again. I'm not even going to bother counting this. I'm just going to hope I can get to the number I want. I use the Gateway's effect. Pull 2 counters off. Give him 500 attack points. Pull 2 counters off. 500. Counters 5. 2 counters 5. 2 counters 5. Damage. What do you have?
Remember, infinite impermanence.
All right, that was gonna be Battle Fader. I was gonna throw up.
That said, I don't think that would make a difference because even if I did, if
You,
there's
you could drop
3 and
Battle
2,
Shogun by 100 attack points by negating him.
well, I could also negate Kazan's effect and make him drop 300.
That's true.
So why not? Make you work for it.
Then damage goes in. Damage. And the least used effect in Six Samurai gets the win. No one
Which
ever uses the
is
gate for the stat boost.
so my opening hand.
You couldn't even put a body on board.
Nibiru, Lightning Storm, Infinite Impermanence, and the shoot, what's the quick play ninja card?
Ninjutsu Art of Secret Book.
Yes.
So you had a great going second hand, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Well, let's go for our
Remember?
third match, I guess.
Yeah, why not? See if ninjas have any sort of teeth, because I have no idea what Cotton is talking about at this point.
I swear he's. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
I think he might be a Konami plant, in fact, to make people buy bad archetypes.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. That said, if anything, ninjas are better, but they're more convoluted. Okay, that is looking. What better?
If it makes you feel any better about what you got, my hand's not looking as strong as the last two were.
That's fair.
This is definitely gonna be a different line for me.
All right. Hanzo comes out using his effect. I'm gonna pull. Feeling duplication. 7-2. Gonna activate the effect of the Nitsu.
Mitsu is Nitsu.
Mitsu is rather Nitsu. It said. This one's gonna be a weird one. An act effective Tabari to discard himself. The special summon gold upstart golden ninja from my hand.
All right.
Use that.
You
Gonna
sure did it,
go
man.
use upstart and Mitsu as the material. Bring out Saizo. And Saizo's effect will set a ninjutsu art from my deck, and that one is going to be the notebook.
Do you think the person who does the art for the ninjas is the same as the one who does art for samurais?
I don't know. I'm definitely getting a ninja. You know what? Now that you say it, I'm definitely getting a Ninja Gaiden vibe from all the ninjas, but I can kind of see that with the Secret Six Samurai.
Yeah, the secret for
I don't
sure a
think.
lot harder.
Yeah, the original Six Samurai, they kind of had this neat, like, cyber aesthetic. They were kind of like they wanted to be the. I don't even want to say the elemental heroes of
It's like a
snow.
cyber futurism.
Yeah. All right. Do I want to go ahead? Yeah. What have I got to lose here?
Dignity.
Tossed that out the window a long time ago. And we're gonna bring out. Let's see from the deck because they have to come from different places.
Well, from the deck, it's probably going to be the insect one because it's the only one you don't have, or the insect drill because it's the only thing you don't have on the field.
Right, but keep in mind, with the ninjutsu art, they have to come from different spots then, and they're going to be set.
Right, but all you have in your graveyard are monsters.
Yes, so the monster has to come from the graveyard. From the deck, it has to be a ninjutsu art card.
Right, which is why I'm saying it makes sense to be the insect drill because you already have the other two set. Unless you
Right.
have one of the weird ones like Art of Decoy.
No, 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 no. That one has come and gone. Actually,
There
I'm
it
going to go
is.
with Iron Tool and select another card. In this case, we are going to go with.
Ninjutsu Art of Bug Butt.
Basically. Gonna go with the Golden Boy here.
Right. United now resolves. Gonna activate the doyo.
Okay. That being said, Upstart's gonna serve his purpose here. Gonna tribute him. The one we're gonna special summon is going to be another Hanzo. Ah, son of Sam. I always forget about that part.
They didn't miss his timing.
And it misses timing, yes. I always forget.
It makes it feel worse. I'm gonna activate the only. I am the only person who runs this Six Samurai card. Temple of the Six.
That's fair. And because I may as well go ahead and get it out of the way here, we'll use the duplication.
All right, so it's going to be a level 2 and 2 ones.
Yep.
Lady Bug Butt and 2 Tobies.
Mhm. Unfortunate for me, Lady Bugbutt has to come in face up. Attack position, that is. The heck was that?
Oh, did that come across the mic?
Yes, it did. What was that?
Was it loud?
There's been boom
Oh,
sound.
I got these like scissors that I'm just like spinning around as I'm just sitting at my desk.
You're not allowed to be bored. You were playing solitaire. You are not allowed to be bored.
Look, man, mind your business. Okay, I'm going to summon Kagemusha of the 6.
Fair enough. Don't want to do that just yet.
Then I will special out the Grandmaster.
How does Kagemusha work if he can't be targeted by the effect?
Another
So,
player's
for
turn.
example, Tobimara's effect then, during your opponent's main phase, if I would do the quick effect to fusion a ninja monster, he can't be targeted for that. How does that work then? Or does that effect just not apply with something like Tobimara's effect?
What are you talking about? Who can't be targeted?
Okay, Kagemusha's effect.
Yeah.
During another player's turn, if a card, spell trap, or card effect that could have targeted this card. Okay, sorry, I didn't read the could have targeted this card.
Yeah. If he would have been
Part.
a valid target.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
I'm going to do something.
Silly.
Yeah, I'm going to send away United.
Hmm.
Fucking
Can't say.
my pot agreed. Oh, that's helpful. That is so helpful. Rhoda.
No!
And let's go ahead and add you. Special out Kazan.
Hmm. Question is, do I want to do it now or later? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it
Okay.
now.
Probably him and Hanzo, right?
Oh yeah, it's him and Hanzo that are going to be used.
If you try and go into the robot ninja, Kagemusha will just make himself the target. So it's got to be the other one.
Correct. Well, actually,
Don't well,
no.
actually. I said a fact.
We're going to test that theory of yours. See how this interaction plays out. Actually, I'm going to try Yaguramaru here. Going to use his effect. But first, I have to banish someone. So my banish target is going to be.
Probably a Hanzo because you have two.
I do have two, but I also feel like Upstart Golden Ninja has played out its part here.
I mean, being a body with the word ninja on it.
You're not wrong. The other thing that I'm thinking is if my ninja tool would be destroyed, it special summons a or adds to hand a banished ninja.
Ah,
So which banished ninja would I want to bring back if that is destroyed?
probably Hanzo.
Yeah,
Use the Stratos.
we are going to go ahead and banish Kazan. And Kagemusha's effect activates, correct?
I refuse to activate it.
Oh,
I will send away my dojo. Normal summon. That's a little awkward, but we do some trolling. Hatsume Miku.
there we go.
And then because a Secret 6 was summoned, Legendary Secret will let himself come out. Unless
Let me see that.
he summons himself, I can banish a 6 Samurai to make his attack and defense match theirs. I currently have no 6 Samurais in grave. He's level 4.
We'll go ahead and activate Mitsu's effect.
Oh, hello, not Mitsuo. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I should have done that. Oh well. Hmm. 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 Not the coolest cucumber in the club, but actually, see if I can get him back. If I do that, I get her back. She can bring back others. Yeah, leave her. Good work, brain. We got there. Linking. Now that the bug lady's out of the way, I can do this without risk. Grab the gate. Activate the gate. Gate is great. So many sound effects of the stat line moving around.
I actually play with this muted, so I'm able to hear you just fine. So this is kind of weird for me.
Huh. That's very weird. You're weird.
Yeah,
Saizo cannot be attacked as long as he points to something, right?
correct.
All right.
Sorry, when this card points to a monster, it can't be targeted for an attack. Also, your opponent can't target it with effects.
Gotcha. There he is, the man getting far more work than I ever thought he would in this matchup. Shadow.
I'm actually surprised we haven't seen Shien.
Same, man. It's honestly the thing I hate the most about how the samurai got more powerful through other archetypes. I can't summon their own boss monster anymore.
Is he their boss though?
Legendary Shien, absolutely.
That's like saying Blue Eyes is the boss of a Blue Eyes deck. It's not anymore. It's Jet Dragon.
I mean, is there another 6 samurai that you think is outclassed Legendary Shien?
What was that one you played game one? Raigan?
Oh, Raihan.
Raihan, that's it.
Yeah, the Secret 6. A clean way to do this. Maybe we do it the dirty way. You and you. Bring him back. Effect was activated. Add a samurai. I can normal summon it anymore, but we're going to do it. Add a Geki. Take 4 off of you again.
Oh, did you notice the misplay that I did?
I did not. Is it that Toby's in the wrong spot?
Yep.
In that case, I did notice it. I'm a genius and the smartest man alive. That already. That's fine. Where it's at. Okay. Time for war. That's 21, so this would match unless it's him. And I can't get around Toby, period. So in that case, we are just going for damage.
Mhm.
And I did think about putting Iroh and Zanji in here, but I opted not to because they're just normal summons.
I was gonna say Zanji's the piercer, right? What's
Zanji
Iroh?
destroys after battle, after damage calc.
Oh,
Iroh destroys on attacking a face down defense.
okay.
And might as well future proof a bit. 5 will be enough. What do I have in here? Add another Kagemusha.
Yep.
Pass turn. We made it to turn 3 in one of these.
Yay!
So to my knowledge, you have Insect Bug Butt as your face down, and you have Toby. Toby's only a threat if you have another ninja with him to fuse with. So it depends on what you got off rip.
Yep.
Might as well fire this off. Shadow's effect. Taking off a card. Bump up the Battle Shogun.
Right.
I think just makes it a 25 now because I only have 5 Bushidos on board. Yeah, base 2000 plus 500.
Why not? Just because I can, I'm gonna return Dancing Leaves to the hand.
Running itself?
Yeah.
Oh, right. It has to be in the zone.
Mhm.
I think if you got rid of duplication, Toby would blow up.
Correct, because that's only the turn that it's. Speaking of blowing up,
Raigeki.
bu- 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 just how do I get the most value out of this?
Well, your options are Temple of the Six, which keeps you weaker than me, Gateway, which is my infinite power engine, or any of my bodies. So the options are either Temple or Gate.
Yeah,
Gateway's currently at 0, but you know how easy it would be for me to fire that back up, and with bodies, there's no way you're clearing my board.
you're correct. Sorry, I should have been more specific. My option is what do I banish for this effect?
You already banished Hanzo, so maybe Upstart. Or you have 2 Tobys in Grave.
True. We're actually going to go with Mitsu.
Wild choice.
And Coffin
Oh.
itself.
Huh.
Activate its effect to choose a banished ninja to bring back.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
See from here. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. And get Mazen out.
Yeah, like Mazen and Raihan looked like the same dude, but color swapped.
They do.
Like he's Mortal Kombat, like he's Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Wild choice.
What do you mean?
Attacking. All right, he goes direct.
I'm gonna correct you here. When he's on the field, all ninjas can attack directly.
All right. Forgot he lets everyone do that.
Yeah.
But no, I thought you were gonna like punch one of my guys, and I was like, well, it's a weird way to go out, but sure.
No, no. Da, 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 da.
Okay. Only one thing to do at a time like this. Do Link Summon. And none of these
Another
are great
Shogun.
spots. Another Battle Shogun. Shogun powers activate. Discard a man.
Go ahead and activate Mason's effect then, because you activated a monster's effect.
Sure did. I'll do it again. Watch. I'm crazy.
I believe you.
Mistake,
Question
really. I lie a
is,
lot. Fool. I got you.
hmm. Yeah, why not?
It's Joe. I'm going to add a Major Dojo Casa House.
Who do we want to put face down?
Real question is, does it matter who you put face down?
Not really.
Smart choices, all things considered.
Yeah.
I'll
I
activate
mean,
my Mojo Dojo Casa.
keep doing anything.
I will summon the legendary Secret of the Six.
Ugh.
Disgusted. Using his ability doesn't do anything. But free up a zone. Actually, no, I don't care about zones like that because I'll can't do anything with the face down. So it'll be you three. We're like brothers.
Hmm.
I do have the small problem of getting over Geo.
You do. I'm just refreshing my memory on how his effect works.
Raihan,
Yeah.
I banish one of my samurai cards from the field or my hand to banish one card on your field.
Okay. That is not a quick effect though, so I kind of feel like I have to activate this now.
No, what have you done to me? Is Geo's effect the once per turn? Flip cards.
This goes for some. You can only use each effective Geo once per turn.
Okay. Okay. Brain power. Firing. 2, 3, 4. Neurons activating.
that.
No, not the old man. He was so old.
He had it coming. So then. I feel like you're my best bet. Wait, where are you? What the heck? It's not pretty, but it's what I got to work with.
If I can get the Battle Shogun up to 6,500, I will add to this man. I will summon this man. I will take one off of Dojo and send it. Summon Fuma. And it's time. After all these years, I'll
Finally get to
synchro
GM it.
summon. Legendary Steven. Card, add a card. Also, I can just flip this guy up. Especially you. Pick up 4, gain 3. Still enough. Add another one of you. I don't remember Mason's stats. Let me scroll back up to check that. 1,500. Punch powers activate. And we got there.
Yep. Have you ever noticed that it always takes until like game 3 for us to have like a decent match?
Yeah, the writers are really good at building tension.
I guess. In any case, I think ninjas are much more fun than they used to be.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely, yes. That said, Six Samurai, they're still a really good deck, and I'm happy that Gateway is stuck at 1.
Which one of us do you think was reined in more by our own archetype only rules?
Me. I'm a little conflicted here because I know you do have your infinite combinations.
Yeah, like there's the
Uh,
super lock with the Naturia cards you can get out in Saryuj and Apo.
right, but on the flip side, with no hand traps, I really had no way to stop you. The best things that I had were, like we said, Nibiru, and I could only do that once, and even then, what does that matter? After I do it that one time, you can just start doing everything all over again.
Yep.
So, yeah, ninjas as good as they are, they need the backup there.
I also think
Because
ninjas kind of suffer from having, like, their problem is what used to be Samurai's problem, where their boss has a 2,500 attack points.
but on the flip side, depending on the board state you get out, they can do an OTK then. Because if you're able to get Maizen out, he's at 2,500 attack. Combine that with Blade Armor Ninja, who's able to give him 2 attacks. All ninjas can attack directly. That's 7,200 attack. Damage right there. You just need another 800 body on board, and that's an OTK.
Yeah.
The issue is just getting there.
Yeah.
So, that said, Six Sam's, they're still as good as they always were. I had my reservations about the Grandmaster Link Monster at first, but seeing as it's your go-to to get your gate out there, I
Yeah,
I
them
can
having a gate searcher is a problem
that
with gate being as strong as it is.
yes.
If every archetype had a gate card, this game would be unplayable. Like, gate is efficiency taken too far.
Oh yeah. Uh, don't know. No, and I'm not gonna name names, but there was another content creator who brought up that Gateway brings up like nom flashbacks for a lot of people.
Yeah, they play it, and do you have a response? No? Cool, you're losing then. It's gonna take an hour, but you're
Yes.
losing.
Uh, well, hold up a second. There was a game. We did it IRL, and you asked if I had, and you got six. Sorry, Gateway out. I'm trying to remember what the deck was because I was able to get around it. I just can't remember what it was.
Is this one of our older days games, or was it a recenter one?
This would have been within the last year.
Was it Phantom Knights?
You know what? It might have been.
I think that's the last one we had in our IRL match, Phantom Knights versus Six Sam, because I don't bring them out super often.
Well, the last time I played Phantom Knights with you was against your Dragon Maid deck because that one, funnily enough, I was able to work around Red Eyes Dragoon with that one.
Yeah, Phantom Knights don't stop making things to be in my way, and I hate it.
Oh, doesn't that sound like another archetype?
No, I only play fairy balanced decks that win all the time and never lose.
uh,
Why do you ask?
uh-huh. Is that so?
Anyway, I love Six Samurais. I always have. They're super cool.
Oh, they're. I think they're probably one of the first modern archetypes where it's just like things just start popping off.
Which is weird because they're
What?
three archetypes.
Yes. Couldn't you say the same thing about heroes though?
Yeah, you could. Can't wait for the next super secret samurais. It is probably gonna be Super Six Samurai.
There's a question. Why do you think that six Sams aren't seeing the same sort of? They're not meta contenders, and I don't even really see them in Rogue. I mean, I've heard some people say that they're a low Rogue deck, but not a lot of people talk about them. Do you know why it's not seeing play really? What
If
problems
I were
are
to
there?
think of a way, it might be because people do think of them as an older archetype. And if I'm being fully honest, with the stuff that did come out when the secret came out, like Raihan does not show up in samurai lists today because he's just honestly not great. You need three cards to make him, and you're getting rid of another card to use his effect in the first place.
Hmm,
So you go -3, and he's
that's
not even
fair.
2,500 like the rest of the quote unquote boss monsters they've had throughout the years.
Right.
Hatsume is a one of, Kizaru just adds cards, and Fuma is there to make your level 4 samurais viable as synchro material to go into legendary Shien.
Mhm.
Shien himself had to be reined in by having a space in his name.
Hate it when that happens.
If it were not for that space in that name, he would be so much more of a problem.
Yeah,
Because
I could
then
see it.
Gate could Monster Reborn him every turn.
That's true. Huh. I hadn't thought about that part, but yeah. Well, it's not like he doesn't have his own protection built in.
Yeah, he does. They all have the someone else die for me thing, and he has the negation. Which,
Yeah.
at the time when he was released, that was enormous.
I think it's still enormous to this day.
Yeah,
I mean, time it just right.
and
You're
now that
gonna
we better understand
kneecap
how him
someone.
and Shogun work together.
I brought this up the first time that we did one of these online matches together when we did Crystal Beast versus G Golem. Six Samurai traumatized me with that combination there.
Yeah,
It's just like,
yeah, they
all right,
did.
I can't rely on spells and traps anymore.
Yeah,
It's
two
just
thirds of the game is unaccessible.
yes. But thankfully, we learned how to work that out just a little better.
Yeah, but going back to what you started this conversation off with, what why samurai aren't played. I do think they are thought of as being an older archetype, which a lot of people think is older as not being able to keep up.
And is older archetype only acceptable if it's an anime archetype like Dark Magician or E Heroes?
I do think that does play a large part in it because if I were to honestly compare samurais versus heroes, they both do a lot of the same thing of summoning a bunch of dudes to eventually get to the same thing, and they're pretty much the same line all the time. But I think because heroes do come from an anime thing, that they are more favored because samurai never appeared in the anime, as far as I know. They may have been in the background of a duel, but that's it.
Right. Yeah, actually, hold up. I'm trying to think.
And as I was detracting myself from the Secret Six Samurai, don't really bring them into the modern age the way a lot of other modern archetypes do. Like
That's
Hatsume
fair.
is a monster reborn, which is still you have to banish two of your own samurais to do. Kizaru is just a searcher, and Fuma is just a level one tuner.
Right. Hmm. It does sound really simple when you say it like that.
Yeah,
But at the same time,
the problem cards are still from the legendary generation. Kizaru
right.
summoning himself every turn infinitely, Gateway being Gateway, legendary Shien.
No, you're spot on there. And then
They're
the
in
Link
archetype
era,
Pot of Greed.
I think you made Saryuja Skull Dread an honorary 6 in your IRL deck.
Yeah, he's great. Get you an extra special summon. He lets you
Hmm.
actually use the card that Kizaru added to your hand.
Hmm.
You can summon if you have Gateway out. You can manipulate the levels of all your Bushido counters, and then Dojo can summon any six samurai from your deck. That's from the legendary era. Smoke Signal is a one level lower Rhoda for six samurais, which isn't the worst thing with cards like Kageki and Kagemusha around.
Hmm.
If you're really feeling wild, and I had it in this deck but never played it, Six Strike Triple Impact is a Raigeki or Feather Duster if you have three or more six samurais, which, hey, you will.
Yeah, I don't. 6 never stopped being a bad deck. It's just like
Never
you said.
started being a bad
Just
deck.
sorry, you're correct. So yeah.
And even like the weird card that I have in here, which is Anishi Shien's Chancellor, banish two samurais to summon him, and he can destroy a face up monster once per turn. That's
Hmm.
Baron.
But yeah, unto itself, I don't think the archetype really has anything working against it. I mean, like I said, it's even a beer proof.
Yeah. If I have Gateway up and enough Bushido counters, I'm going to keep going.
Hmm. So
Unfortunately,
yeah,
because Samurai isn't played, no one in competitive worries about Gateway, so I never have to worry about it putting on the forbidden list.
I mean it is limited, which is fair.
Yes, it's absolutely fair. If Gateway ever becomes at two of, there's a far, it's so far gone. This is such a problem. Samurai is going to become top tier.
Well, actually, you know what? Battle Shogun is 3 of, so technically there's 4 options to get to it. Turn one,
Yes, and if you're ever
hard
placing,
draw,
if you're ever against a
hard.
Samurai player, stop Shogun's effect. Stop it no matter what
Yes,
you have to do. If he resolves, you
yes.
lose.
Hmm. So yeah. Well, I think I've said my piece. Like I said, ninjas are more fun. I don't know that I'd say they're competitively viable. I mean, if anything, they're gonna blindside someone. So, but that is not gonna be. It's not enough to call it meta viable, in my opinion.
No, ninjas are fun. Flipping opponent's cards face down with the book cards is fun.
Mhm.
The ninjas look
Contributing
cool.
an opponent's face down card that is also fun, though.
Yeah, I never realized to me that you could do that with it. I just saw face down. I was like, oh, right, your own face down monsters. That makes sense. Adoy.
Well, that's the other funny thing because I'm pretty. I need to double check it. I was wondering with the tool because the monster equipped with the tool is treated as a ninja monster. There's just like, wait a second. If I equip this to an opponent's monster, does that become a ninja that I contribute also?
With me
I
not
don't
being a
remember
judge,
what.
that sounds like it works. I mean, if it's considered a ninja, and does the card say tribute one ninja monster you control or one ninja?
Let me pull it up here. Dancing leaves. Dancing leaves says targeting one ninja monster or one face down defense position monster on the field. Tribute it. So yeah,
Yeah. So
there are
make
two
them a
ways to get
ninja
around it.
or win the ninja mirror match, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, I am quite. Oh wow, I didn't even think about how convoluted that would get.
The ninja mirror match.
Yes,
Yep. Have
I
fun,
don't want
I
to.
guess.
No, no, I don't think anyone's having fun at that point. That's like flu violence right there. I've done. I remember last summer that was not fun.
Even worse than flu versus flu violence. Flu versus me violence.
Oh, flu's been kneecapped in Master Duel. You're fine.
Oh, 100%. You never see him anymore. If you do,
Well,
it's much like how do you react to seeing a penguin? What are you doing here?
that. I was actually debating about it because I think there's a Duelist Cup coming up later in the month. It's just like, huh. I usually bring flu to this. What do I do this time? Okay, let me change that around. I typically start off with Math Mech, and when it got hard with Math Mech, I would switch over to Flu. But I don't think that's an option this time. So I'm probably going to go with Purelli for this Duelist Cup that's coming up.
Any idea what festival it is? Because I haven't been paying attention.
Oh, it's not a festival. It's just a Duelist Cup. You know, one of those ones
Oh,
where you
one
get
of
to like
those.
level 20. Yeah.
Time for me to break out the samurai and make this take much longer than it has to.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like an absolute jerk here. Part of the reason why I liked running flu during that was I would get like two cards in and my opponent would surrender. I got to level 20 before I even finished the 50 matches that I needed for uh
Missions.
yeah, the missions. So cuz I think it was like I got through 42 matches and I got to level 20. It's just like, oh, I still need to play 8 more matches to get all these gems. Okay.
Yeah. Games are funny when your opponent sees you start your turn and then it's like, I surrender. Oh, God, no.
You know what the funny thing is? I'm cool with that whenever it comes to the festivals, funnily enough. Sorry, the duelist cups. But when I just have regular missions to do, it's just like, wait, come back. I have 5 cards I need to destroy. Come on.
Yeah. I do kind of wish that you still got credit for like daily missions if you surrender. Because, it's annoying. It's like you do your play super right and then they just have what it takes to break you, but you don't feel like waiting for them or they're BMing and making their turn take forever. So you like surrender to get out and like, well, you get nothing. You wasted your time.
Right, right.
I think there
Yeah.
was someone in not the most recent, but the one before it, the Watch and Learn. There was some like cashier Dark Magician player who was just being an absolute tool about winning. Like not even like
Wait,
attacking, just like passing turns to block more zones with Shangri Era.
wait. We're like a cashier versus Dark Magician or a
No, they
cashier
were running
and a.
Cashiera and Dark Magician.
Uh, I have. I don't want to sound like that guy, but you're combining your nostalgia with the biggest headache in the game right now.
On one hand, I
Why?
I can kind of get why you would put it with Dark Magician because Dark Magic Circle and Eternal Soul just bring back Dark Magician to banish something every turn. Shangri Era
And you
blocking
got the level
zones.
sevens in the Dark
Yeah, it
Magician
makes sense,
cards.
but fuck you. That's what they should have
I
said when they made the nuclear bomb. The math checks out, but what the fuck, man?
okay, yeah, that's pretty spot on there.
All right, the jokes are getting out of pocket. I think we've gone long enough.
All right. Hope everyone had time enjoying me getting slaughtered until game 3 where I still lost.
Yeah, and if the audio on this is bad, then I don't know, cry. We're not re-recording this. I won.
Fair
Samurai's
enough.
forever. Bye,
All
everyone.
right. Later.